Going to be hanging over the balcony. They're going to be hanging over the banisters.
Josh,
hold on, Chris, let me just talk.
Josh, let me just say this. You keep talking about all the supporters.
Let me just talk.
They ain't going to help.
Let me just talk.
Those supporters ain't going to help you on the night.
They are.
You'll be in there.
I know,
it's one against one.
We know that.
All this about the supporters and about this. It's one against one. You know what it's like when you have to have a fight. It's one against one. And this is what it'll be. You won't be able to help him.
Listen, you won't be able to help him either. You're not in the ring with him. It's me and him. And
listen, I don't need no help.
Yo, this was a good press conference. This is a good press conference. May the 19th, 2018, IBF 126-pound champion Lee Selby is going to be taking on Josh Warrington. Now, both of these guys are not knockout artists. I do feel that Josh Warrington is busier, and this is the fight right here. After several missteps, even though he's been a champion, you know, he had that awful loss in his life when he lost his mother, still fought. Opponent pulled out, or, you know, I forgot, it was something involving the athletic commission where a fight, you know, he couldn't have. You know, it's been a rough couple of years. Nonetheless, this fight right here can launch him up into the one of the top 126 pounders. Now, he is the biggest, in my opinion, in regards to champions and how you factor in Leo Santa Cruz. Leo Santa Cruz is a huge 126 pounder as well. Anyway, I'm TstreeT Controversy. This is TstreeT Controversy Live. These are bits from the press conference the other day. I did some timestamps, and we're going to start right here. This was an entertaining press conference. Now, that's all I do during the week. Lately, if you notice, there's been so many of them. You know, so I'll watch a press conference, you know, get the feel on what the fight's going to be, about the fighters and everything. And by the way, I've covered many Lee Selby fights. In fact, probably all of them over the last, I forgot, maybe 4 or 5 years or so. Josh Warrington, I covered a few. I don't remember, you know, I do so many videos, sometimes I forget, you know, these fights I'll be covering. Then I'll type it in. Then I'll be like, oh, yeah, I'll watch this and I'll do the video. But anyway, let me see where we're going to go. We're going to start right here, which is true, which he's about to talk about. I'm TstreeT Controversy. This is TstreeT Controversy Live. Please subscribe.
They are earning money and make sure they're home all the way. And the thing is, they're here to support me. They're giving you your biggest payday, and they're going to see me take that title. And
First of all,
if you would have shown a bit more respect to them, then they might have shown it a bit back. But like I say,
first of all, you're not giving me nothing. I'm the champion, and.
Listen, you wouldn't have gone anywhere else and got a payday like this.
Listen, I've been with Al Heyman the last few years, and everybody knows in boxing.
I don't give a toss about you, to be honest.
He pays the biggest purses. So if you think this purse is like outstanding to me, it's not.
Right, fair enough. But listen, I know what goes on behind the scenes, and you know this is one of the biggest paydays you've had, right? And I'm just a ticket seller, but you know, I will say, like, on behalf of the fans, you can't go around, you know, slating them, just calling them football fans.
It is. Looking at things. Let's go look at some things real quick. Let's go full screen. 26-1 with 9 KOs. IBF champion. He won the IBF champion back in 2015 when he defeated Gradievich. Gradievich has since retired. And then he had these fights, not big fights. Fernando Montiel. Eric Hunter, he's from Philly, by the way, cool dude. Adam from Philly. Adani Gago, Jonathan Victor Barros, Eduardo Ramirez, and this was coming after somewhat of a layoff, I guess. You know, that's not too long. You know, that's not too long. No, that's not a layoff. That's not too long. No, he did fight 3 times. See, this is what I was talking about earlier. I've covered all 3 of these fights. The only issue is that he fought 3 times in 2017 active, but these fights meant nothing. These fights meant nothing, you know. And then this was the layoff between Eric Hunter and this fight right here. So when you look at Josh Warrington now you may say, well, you know, he 26-0, 6 KOs. Both of these guys, as I said, not known as knockout fighters. He's got Kiko Martinez, you know, Patrick Hyland. You know, this guy fought Rickendow. You can start to question, you know, like, who really does have the better resume, and his resume comparing the two, even though he's a champion, is not that bad. You see what I'm saying? It's not that bad at all. I mean, he's got this name right here, you know, because of inactivity, you know, you can't really rank Eric Hunter, no disrespect. And these guys, you know, really wear, you know. So I feel that Josh Warrington is the busier fighter. I feel that he has a great chance to get the upset, especially since the another thing I liked about the press conference is that they did it. This press conference was in Leeds. The fight is in Leeds. Josh Warrington is from there. I've been learning a lot over the last several years about the different cultures and, you know, the different neighborhoods and everything. For example, this weekend right now it's February the 2nd, 2018, 8:42 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And this weekend you have Brixton Stand Up versus the mean streets of Hackney. With Isaac Chamberlain and Lawrence O'Collie. So I'm learning some stuff. I've been, you know, got some friends over there that's been saying like, no, TstreeT, it's not this. You got to say it like this, or it's not them beefing with them. You know, they've been schooling me. Anyway, nonetheless, I'm hyped for this fight because the press conference sold me. Let me see. It was one more piece we had to look at. The press conference sold me, and that's what a press conference is supposed to do. I wrote the timestamps on this Chinese restaurant thing. I can't find my notepad, and I got all these fucking drawers and shit. Let me see, where was that? Oh, duh. Still early, man. I'm still getting myself together. You gotta bear with me. I think it was right here.
Hey, wait, Fernando Montiel giving me one of his hardest nights. Eric Hunter had him on his backside, and that fella who we boxed last time, that fucking Mexican taxi driver, he couldn't miss him. He went knackered after 7 rounds. He didn't even throw a jab, and he couldn't miss him. So what do you mean he can't get it? What fight are you watching, geez?
Good matchmaking.
No, well we got to put it in context. You got to understand how we got there.
Flyweight. I don't know how he's going to react to that. Listen, people in here, because of you slagging them off, they don't like you, and they're going to be hanging over the balcony. They're going to be hanging over the banisters.
Josh,
hold on, Chris, let
me just say this. You keep talking about all the supporters. They ain't going to help.
Let me just talk.
Those supporters ain't going to help you on the night.
They are.
You'll be in there. It's one against one. All this about the supporters and about this. It's one against one. You know what it's like when you have to have a fight. It's one against one, and this is what it'll be. You won't be able to help him.
Listen, you won't be able to help him either. You're not in with him. It's me and him. And
I don't need no help.
Josh, Chris says that they won't be able to help you. You tell us, Josh, what it's going to be like for you. I assume what it's going to be like for Lee when he goes out and feels a pretty hostile crowd.
Listen,
when you get out and you know that they're on your side, how much will that lift you?
Listen, his team didn't want this press conference open to public. You know, that just goes to show something. You know, everything's going to be hostile, including, you know, the build-up, the way.
Why didn't they want the press conference? Look at Frank. Why didn't they want the press conference over to the public? The people, we demand answers. The hostile crowd. I think the crowd is what made the press conference, right? With them talking shit in the back and everything and putting him in his hometown. Also, very, very good on the microphone. You know, Josh Warrington can go far, you know, very good on the microphone. You know, it's very good when boxers understand that in this day and age, you got to be good on the mic. That's how you get to that extra level. It's cool and everything to be humble and, you know, be on an Anthony Joshua shit. That shit can sell too, you know, but when you good on the microphone and you know how to like to slaughter your opponents and not be stumbling over your words and everything like that, you know, you can really, really go far. You know, even that's why I clipped this one thumbnail out here, out right here. As y'all can see, I screenshotted that and I was like, look at his face. And you can tell that this is a different, you know, Lee Selby's not used to this. You know, and his press conferences have been boring and I've watched them all. You know, so he's like, yo, like, what the fuck just happened today? I wonder if did he not think, or did somebody not tell him? I mean, maybe he knew. I'm sure somebody tell him, like, all right, listen, it's open to the public. You go into Leeds, Josh Warrington from Leeds, they're going to be talking all kind of shit and everything. And you've seen previous Josh Warrington interviews, so you know he going to be talking some shit. You got to be ready, champ. I wonder, right? Anyway, it's going to be on May 19th. Unfortunately, here in the United States, we're not going to get it. You guys don't understand over in the UK how what you have in BoxNation is a gift, because see, y'all get all kind of global fights, to whereas in over here we have HBO, Showtime, ESPN. Those are our main boxing networks, right? You know, and then maybe a dash of PBC on Fox Sports 1 or PBC on Fox, or Top Rank on ESPN, you know, or Golden Boy on ESPN. But y'all You know, sometimes they pick up fights from Russia, picking up, you know, we don't get that. Y'all, like the fans in the UK get access to more boxing, more televised boxing than fans in the United States. It's crazy. For example, we're not even getting the World Boxing Super Series. Ain't that some crazy shit? Ain't that some crazy shit? Anyway, TstreeT Controversy. This is TstreeT Controversy. Shout out to Frank Warren. They're having a good year. You know, I haven't even touched on, I'm about to end a video, and I haven't even touched on about how the winner of this can go on to fight the winner of Selby versus Frampton, you know, or, you know, Frampton versus Donaire, or how Oscar Valdez factors in with Scott Quigg. See, because of the promotional thing, Scott Quigg and Eddie Hearn don't really have too much. But when it comes to this 126-pound division, Frank Warren linking up with Al Heyman and Abner Maris, Leo Santa Cruz with Al Heyman, Lee Selby with Al Heyman, Cole Frampton. We don't know if he's with Al Heyman, but Frank Warren got him. You know, and then you got Josh Warrington in the mix. You know, he just signed up O'Hara Davis. Well, he's at 135, right? He's not in this division. But anyway, the point I'm trying to make is, you know, he's got 126 pounds on lock. You know, and this BT Sport BoxNation thing is really starting to work out. Anyway, I'm TstreeT Controversy. This is TstreeT Controversy Live. Please subscribe. All links to my social media have been popping up on the screen. Visit FightView360.com. We're rebranding things in like another couple of days, so we're going to the next level. It's 2018. I'm TstreeT Controversy. At least 4 videos a day, 5 days a week. We've been doing that. We've been pumping out about 40 videos average a week. Lately, it's been like 50, you know, but we getting there. TstreeT Controversy, TstreeT Controversy Live.